discuss each and everything about Lombok dependency, history of Lombok, then need of Lombok, then how how it is beneficial to use Lombok dependency, and there are different annotations related to Lombok. We will discuss each and everything step by step. So let's dive into our discussions directly. See, first we will go ahead with what is Lombok and its introduction. So Lombok is a tool or library that helps developer to improve its code readability by avoiding writing boilerplate code every now and then. So it replaces lot of boilerplate code from POJO classes. So Lombok is helpful to write boilerplate code automatically using few annotations. We will see each and every annotation line by line. Okay, so this is a important thing because developer has to so Lombok is very essential tool in current development environment because it helps developer to focus on main functionality rather than writing boilerplate code, especially in POJO classes. Its purpose is writing boilerplate code and avoid the boilerplate code. Its purpose is avoid the boilerplate code which is present in our POJO classes. Third, we will discuss about how it integrates with Java compilation. So we do not need to write each and every boilerplate code related to our POJO classes, but Lombok dependency will take care of all the code that is needed to be in our POJO classes, but it will not completely reduce the need to write that boilerplate code. It will write it, but at the compilation time. Means we do not need to, programmer do not need to write it in his classes, but it will automatically produce that code at the time of compilation. So this is how it integrates that code with Java compilation. We should look into the POJO classes. We write a lot of fields into it, and all the fields are should be in private modifier. Should have private modifier as its accessibility. Why do we write private as a modifier to each and every field? Because we want to achieve data heading and encapsulation. So encapsulation, to achieve encapsulation and data heading and abstraction, we write each and every field private, and we do not want any external entity to change this data. That's why we do not allow any external entity to directly access these fields from our POJO classes. But then how to access these fields from outside the class? Then we need to have getters and setters and all other important methods that is needed to access these fields from outside the class. So that is why we need to write this boilerplate code in each and every POJO classes. But writing this boilerplate code every now and then is a cumbersome task. Also, it will reduce the readability of the code because it is repeated task, and developer has to focus on more main functionality rather than writing repeated boilerplate code. So that's when Lombok dependency comes into picture. We will discuss about the need of Lombok because without any need, it is difficult to sustain any project in long-term basis in IT industry. So we will talk about why do we need Lombok dependency and Lombok project in a whole manner. So first it reduces boilerplate code, as we already discussed about it. It avoids writing repetitive getters, setters and constructors. Then second, improves readability. Yes, definitely, because classes become clean and focused on only business logic. It allows developer to focus on business logic, and it only keeps business logic, very important logic in class, and hide all the unnecessary boilerplate code behind Lombok dependency. So third, speeds up the development because it saves developers time during coding. Then reduces errors because whenever you write something manually, there is chances to do mistakes by typing or any other type of mistakes. And next, it increases the maintainability of the code because it is easier to update and refactor code in large projects. So it improves the maintainability also. And most important, consistency across teams, because when we write getters and setters, it is possibility that some people will only add some developers will only add getters and setters, some will add constructors, some will add all the constructors, some will add equal method or a hash code method. But it should maintain, each and every developer in a project team should maintain consistency across project development. So it helps to maintain that consistency by generating same related code related to POJO classes. Third, we will discuss about how to set up this Lombok to use in our project. Very simple steps are there. First, we need to add Lombok dependency in Maven or Gradle. Okay, whatever build tool you are using. Adding simple Lombok dependency is like this is a dependency. You can take it from internet by directly putting your requirement like this. Give me Lombok Maven dependency. Then this will directly give you this code. This is XML tag. So you can directly copy and paste it in your pom.xml file of Maven project. So this is how you start using Lombok in your project. But if you are using any IDE or any tool, especially IDE, then you need to install Lombok separately. Means you need to install that plugin separately in your IDE, so that you will use each and every functionality, and there should not be any discrepancy in your usage. So this is how you install your Lombok in your project. Then we will go ahead with plain Java class without Lombok. Now I will show you one example which will have all the code related to getters, setters, constructors, toString method, everything. We will see how it is difficult and how it is repetitive task to write such a code. I have student management system with me, and I will create one new class called student. Okay, we will have 2-3 fields in it. Let's take student. It will have name in it, string name, and it will have integer age. Okay, it should be private. So we are writing student class, and it should have, as these fields are private, to access these fields outside of the class, we need to have getters and setters. So we will directly write it through our IDE. See, select all, generate getters and setters. This is generating getters and setters for us. IDE is generating getters and setters for us. See, can you see? For each and every field there is one getter method and one setter method is present. So by using this method, we will use this private fields outside of our class. And this is a POJO class which will not have any business logic in it. It will only have important fields that is required to pass in as a data form. Okay, so it is also known as entity class or model class or Pojo class. Pojo class is nothing but a plain old Java object, so which is having only fields and not behaviors. Now we will write one class accessing this class, accessing this Pojo class. So I will add one different class, Lombok demo. Okay, it will have public static void main method will be there, and now we will access this class student is equal to new student. Now it has created one constructor. Now we will set some we will set values, set name Sandeep, dot set age 22. Now we will print this both of the value to check whether this has set proper values or not. So we will use get method to access these things, right? So we will go ahead, sys out, and we will have name student dot get name. Age and student dot get age should be there. It should be function. Okay, now this method will definitely print name and age, and it has used setters and getters method to access these values as well as set these values also. We cannot directly access these fields like name or age from this class, but by using setters and getters method we can directly access these fields. Okay, so right now we will run this class, and it is giving our it is correctly set by our methods, so it has given our fields. Now we will see our Pojo class. Here we have just generated getters and setters method, getters and setters method. We haven't generated any constructor here, but we can generate constructors also, and we need to sometimes have constructors in our class. So it is also available here. We can directly generate toString methods also. See, this has generated toString method also. Then we can generate our constructors also, like constructors using field. This should be placed here. Then we will have no constructor also, like source constructor using fields constructor. So this is no constructor. So this is the code we need to write each and every Pojo classes. But if we delete this code, just imagine I am deleting this code. This is our method. This is our method. This is our class. It will look very clean, and it is very readable also, and it is very easy to maintain. So if someone give you tool to remove this boilerplate code and just use some annotations, and you will get this code while you want to call any of the method. It will add that code, but it will not show here. Okay, so then that is very great, because it will save your lot of time, and it will save you a lot of mistakes also. So here is how we can add that code in our so I will paste our previous code this, and now I will delete this code to add use Lombok. So okay, so I will definitely delete each and everything. Now we want to add Lombok in our project. So copy this dependency. Here you are having group ID as a org.project Lombok. So it is their company name. Then you have artifact ID, it is a Lombok dependency jar file name, and you will have version. Always remember that when you add a dependency in pom.xml, you do not need to specify any version. Then your project management tool, that is Maven, will definitely automatically take whatever the dependency version needed or suitable for particular project. So always try to avoid this version while you add your dependency. It will automatically take it. Okay, so here we will copy paste this and we will directly add it into our project. Here dependencies are there, so we will add it here. This is our dependency. Okay, we will format it and we will remove version from this. We need to check. We will Google it. How to automatically add version in Maven dependency. No, this is not the case. So here we will add our dependency. We should add it without version. Okay, why it is giving error, I don't know. Select. It is giving some problem. I don't know why it is giving problem, but we will definitely go ahead. We will just first we will check whether this version is working or not. Then we will go ahead with our new philosophy. So why it is giving error. Now it is okay, huh? So we have added our dependency. Now we will look into our student class. Okay, this class should work properly without any getters and setters. Now right now this will not work because this will definitely give error because we have already deleted getters and setters. Now what error it is giving? Exception in main thread main, java.lang.error, unresolved compilation problems. Okay, method set name is undefined, method set age is undefined, get name is undefined, and get method age is name is undefined. So now as we have deleted all the getters and setters, it is giving us error. But now we will use Lombok project here. We have already added this, and whatever we will do, we will update our project. Okay, Maven update project. And now we will add getters, getter, setter, then no arg constructor, then all arg constructor, then to string. Now we have added each and every annotation, so it will bring getters, setters, no arg constructor, all arg constructor, and to string. Okay, so now this method should not give when we run this code, it should not give us error. Okay, now we will run this code. Now yes, it is working fine. So it automatically created all those getters and setters here, but it is not adding right now, and it will add those code at the time of compilation to access these fields. So it is saving lot of time for our developers, and it is saving a lot of errors also. But because manually writing each and every code definitely create errors in our project. In fact, it will not maintain our code properly because each and every developer will write any method anywhere. So to maintain the compatibility and maintainability of the code, it is needed. So these are the annotations related to our Lombok dependency. But rather than writing each and every annotation separately, we can write one annotation for each and every task. That is, we have @data. It will definitely add. It is a combination of, see, I will comment here and I will tell you, it is a combination of data annotation, which is a combination of getter, setter, no arg constructor, required arg constructor, hash and equals and hash code. Okay, it is also combination of this. This method is a combination of @data is a combination of all these annotations. So it saves time. It is also combination. It will also have to string method in it. So by specifying only data annotation, you will have all those uh, getters and setters method, all the required are constructor in it. It will not have all are constructor or no are constructor, and equals and hash code method and toString method also included in it. By using this code, we will run this code. Okay, and it is also giving us answer. So it is really nice to use such type of libraries to save our time and save our developers effort, and they can focus on important things rather than working on any other things. So they should focus on our functionality rather than working on boilerplate code every now and then, and it makes our code more readable also, maintainable also. So we will further see what are the different things related to our agenda. We have taken plain class, Java class without Lombok, yes. Then we have replaced that code with Lombok dependency. Okay, then demo application, we have created one demo application and run that project, whether those methods are working or not. Yes, now we will discuss about key Lombok annotations. We have already discussed each and every annotation. We have just missed builder annotation. Okay, it is given to build your object for building a builder factory. So it will build your object simultaneously. You can also see this annotations example here also. See, demo on, we have searched it, and there are different examples related to it. At the rate builder, now it will give. See, builder is a Lombok annotation that implements the builder design pattern. Okay, it helps you create objects step by step in a more readable and flexible way than constructors with many parameters. It helps you create objects step by step in a more readable and flexible way than constructors with many parameters. It's especially useful when you have classes with lots of fields. Yes, we can take example of this also by see, this is how you can if you have 3 fields, you will have 3 arc constructor, but it is really difficult to build such send such a object when you have 100 such or 50 such elements in it. So we can use builder design pattern to create our object. You can see user is how this object is created. User is equal to user dot builder, and then dot field name, then dot field name, then dot field name, then dot field name. This is how we use builder annotation. I will show you by using practically. Okay, see, I will comment this code, I will copy this code, then comment this. We have to build it. Now you can see set name. See, this is not taking builder, it should give builder option, because we haven't declared here builder at the rate builder. So we need to declare it here. Okay, now it will definitely take that option. Now it should give builder here. Yes, it is coming here. Now we can build our class. Builder dot set we do not need to use set also. Directly we can use name, and name is equal to Sandeep, and then age is equal to 22. So this is how you can build that object. Okay, we need to add one constructor, that is no arc constructor. Or arc constructor, okay, and it will not give us error. So we have added age, then we need to add build method. Okay, dot build method. Yes, this is how it will build our project, and we have to write it here, data. Okay, now it will definitely run our project. This is how we build our object. See, student is equal to student dot builder. We need to use this method first, then we need to add each and every field here, then we at the last we need to invoke build method on it. So this is how it builds our object. Now it will definitely run our code, and this is how it has run our code. So this is it, sir and ma'am. This is how it is beneficial to use Lombok dependency. There are some pros and cons of Lombok dependency. It saves time and effort. Then clean, more readable classes are there. Widely used in Spring Boot and enterprise application. Some of the cons are require IDE setup for annotation processing. Then can hide actual generated code, and it is difficult to debug such code for newcomers, definitely, because they can't find it, and it becomes difficult to debug code. Then lock-in dependency is the major problem of Lombok dependency, because project depends on Lombok. If we add Lombok dependency in it, so lock-in dependency is very worst kind of dependency to have. So this is how we use Lombok dependency, and we should use Lombok dependency to avoid boilerplate code in our classes. So try to use it and save your effort, developers. Thank you for your attention. I'm signing out.